So for this you need the pocket flap base that is 8 by 4.5. And then you need the fold flap pocket, which is 4.5 by 7.5, and the pocket flap lining, which is 7 by 4. Okay, so let's start with the base. And grab my scoreboard. And this is going to be scored in the same way that you would score a pocket. Let me go ahead and put the pin back in my glue. I didn't have my microphone on. Okay, so score at 1/2 inch down one long side, and then you're going to score at 1/2 inch on each of the short sides, like so. Okay, so that is for the pocket flap base. Now for the fold pocket, you are going to score down one long edge, and then you're going to turn it 90 degrees, the piece you just scored at the top, and score at 1/2 inch, so that you are going to end up with the bottom and right side with a 1/2 inch score. Okay, we'll get back to this piece. So let's set my scoreboard off to the side. And we'll trim. Get that out where you can see it. So this, so far, it looks like a normal pocket, right? And you're going to fold the sides like this, and then the bottom you fold it up just like you normally would, then just fold it in the other direction as well. Okay, so we have the two sides and the bottom. Okay, then we're going to turn that over. Okay, so all the little tabs are to the back, and the top is flat. And you can lay it out flat if you want. Okay, now we're going to take the piece that we only scored on two sides and cut out the corner. And trim the corners. Okay, now, there's that. Okay, so now we have this corner here, where we don't have anything, right? And what we're going to do is take, and I am just double checking my notes because I did this a couple of times to get the measurement that I liked. Okay. And you're going to take and measure, take your pencil, measure 3.5 inches down from the corner, which is actually 1/2 inch up. And, whoops, you know, I probably should not be using my good quality artisan cardstock for this. I don't think you need it. Okay, so I've made a mark at 3.5 inches. Turn and mark it 3.5 inches across the top. Right there. Okay, so now you have a mark here at 3.5 and here at 3.5. Take your scoreboard, and you want to take the 3.5 inch mark and place it along right in one of the grooves, and the other 3.5 inch mark and put it in the same groove. Okay, and actually, is this the side I want it to be on? I'm going to turn it to, it'll be all right. Usually I like to fold towards the bump, but this way I'm going to have to fold it the other way. Okay, so I have the mark there and the mark here, and they're both on the same line, and score from one mark to the other. And you can actually eyeball this fold if you want, but I figured I would show you measuring it in case you wanted to do it that way. And now, before I fold it, I'm going to take my corner chomper and use the 1/2 inch and round over that corner. Okay, just like that. All right, so now let's turn folds to the inside, our little tabs to the inside. This one to the inside, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to fold our flap that we just made to the outside. Oh my goodness, that doesn't look very straight, does it? What on earth? Did I measure it wrong? Hang on. Did I measure it only 3? Oh, I did. I hope you all were yelling at me. Okay, hang on. We can fix that easily enough. This is going to be matted, so my misfold will be not very visible. And actually, I think I was going to say I have another one, but that's all right. We'll use this one. Okay, so I'm just going to rescore it correctly this time. There we go. Much better. Okay, this is going to be matted, so it won't be visible. Now we're just going to give this a really good burnish. Okay. So now we have our pocket with our fold, which still looks crooked. What on earth? This is why I usually eyeball this, honestly. Half inch, that's fine. All right, so if you have to fiddle with it like I just did, go ahead and do that. That is my cat. I have no idea what she's doing. Okay, so there we go. There's our, it took a little bit of fussing, but we got it done. Okay, so now we're going to take this piece and we're going to attach it right to the front of this pocket that we just made. Okay. That's going to go right down in this corner. Just like that. Okay. Now this part is open, okay? So now we're going to turn our pocket over. We're going to turn the two side flaps to the inside, leave the bottom flap free, and we're going to attach our pocket lining, which is 7 by 4, and do a dry fit. You may need to trim. There's a lot going on here, so it may not fit perfectly. I think I could take just a hair off mine. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to attach this to these two side tabs. We're going to leave the bottom free, but that's going to leave the bottom open. So I'm just going to run a tiny bead of glue just along here to close the bottom. You could use a gusset if you want more volume than you would get by doing it this way. But I think I'm going to have enough space to put things that I'm not really concerned about it. So what I'm going to do is just put one side down first. going to do the other side. And a little bit along the bottom, just a little bit. Okay. Just like that. Okay, looks good. Okay, there. And now we have this assembly, which is going to go here.